Let's get it, man. It is fight week. You know what I'm saying? And we fighting a legendary Ricky Hatton. You know what I'm saying? Fighting a great. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fight all the greats before they retire. And Ricky Hatton is first. You know what I'm saying? We climbing up the ranks. Let's go ahead and get it. We're at the Aragon Ballroom. Let's get to it, man. We ain't gonna do too much talk.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'll be joined by Teddy Atlas in moments. We welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Here we go. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Real Deal has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Teddy, what advice did you consistently give to a fast fighter in a situation like this, a speed fighter, when he was fighting a guy with low stamina?
Put yourself in position where you can use that speed, where you can control things, the dimensions you want. Stay on the outside, be able to use that ring. Make the guy walk to you. Make the guy burn up.
Hatton's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good step back counter punch there. So Hatton is trying to survive the round. The question is, what's the best way to do it? I know one thing's for sure. He should not be standing toe-to-toe with his opponent. Good block there by Real Deal. Move your head. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Real Deal's experience now needs to pay off, as well as the experience of his cornermen. Saying the right things, making sure you've created the right atmosphere before you send him back out into this fight, coming off of a round in which he was stunned. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Real Deal's combination punching is working well here. Keep moving, keep moving. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into...
Ricky Hatton stunned, and he is hurt. Good way to protect the midsection. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Hatton's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Real Deal is coming up big here early on. Solid. What a shot. What a clean left hand that was that knocked him down. some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Hatton's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He missed that uppercut.
Inside.
Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Hard to believe that they can keep up like that. One of those rounds that you just won't forget.
Check
Both
this out.
guys able to land big punches
I'm
on
finna,
the other.
Oh, in
bro.
old days, they'd be snapping one of those.
This the last
capsules
person
under
to
their
knock
nose,
me
you know,
down.
smelling
I'm finna
salts,
really,
ammonia
I'm finna
capsules,
demolish
not allowed
it,
anymore.
bro. I was
They
trying
wanna
to take
wake
it
'em up,
easy
get 'em
because he was
together. Now
great.
you got
You know what I'm
double the
saying?
water on 'em,
Let me turn
send
this
'em
down.
out.
I was trying to take it easy because this man is a great. He a legend. This man knocked me down. They didn't knock me out. Like, all right, bet. Let's go. Let's get to it. I'm taking everything personal now.
Deal's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs
Hold
are
on, I
under
gotta turn the
the way
volume
they
back up.
need
Let me
to be.
run
He
for a
was
minute.
dropped the last round.
Well, he's
let's
going to
see.
find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are on him. He's got to find that out because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Real Deal's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Jab right hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. And he engages in the clinch. Ricky Hatton's nailed by a huge uppercut. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And we come to the end of the round.
Not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab. Hands to the body, hands to the body, hands to the body, jab.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that one round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, the opponent now is a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
You're still not moving enough.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Good looking counter punch. Real Deal's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good combination to the body. And just grabbing onto his opponent. launching. Oh, boy, big shot up top.
You're doing great.
Hatton's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Cover up. Uppercut.
10 clicks of the talk. Nice strike after catching one by Ricky Hatton. And that's the end of round 4. Hatton, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their heads, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Real deal, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Good right hand.
There you go.
Parries the punch, puts one in there. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Halfway through this round here. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Good combination to the head. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Real deal. What a big shot. That was a good job by Hatton's opponent right there. He just landed the power shot with precision to put Ricky down. Beating the count is Ricky Hatton, back up on his feet. A good block. Final 10 seconds. Good defense just covering up down low.
That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Keep that up.
The start of the 6th round. Real Deal's going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. Hatton's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking it the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Nice.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Keep moving. Back the body.
uppercut, both upstairs. Real Deal's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. And that's the end of round 6. He's accurate, he's smart, and he's winning this fight all night long on the outside.
Well, if this was a debate, there'd be only one guy talking. I mean, it's him. He's doing exactly as you said, Joe, what he wants to do on the outside with his jab. But his opponent needs to find a way to change things. Get inside.
Stay focused on the inside.
Hatton's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing him from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon when his opponent is warm.
Real Deal's punch didn't come close. Ricky Hatton. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Eddie, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Move! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hatton's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Ricky Hatton's absorbing a hook. You see him holding on. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Real Deal. Ricky Hatton's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
His opponent has to be getting frustrated here. He had his man down, but now he keeps getting tied up.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I don't care about his opponent. I don't have any pity for him right now because he's allowed himself to get frustrated, allowed himself to get tired. All he has to do is rotate those shoulders back a little bit, push off a little bit, create room.
Not able to land the headshot. Hatton's putting forth a great combination there.
Work the body and body shot. Side to side. Move your head.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Tried to hook, big shot. Unbelievable, just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hatton's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Ricky Hatton blocks that punch. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Ricky Hatton's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction.
Look at that. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
And it's all over. Ricky Hatton's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, the winner, real deal.
Yeah, I had to get him up out of there. Yeah, he knocked me down, cut my face. Like, yeah, but we had to really show you what was what. I know he about to
Real
retire and all
deal's
that.
fitting end to a very
We had to get him up
strong
out of
night
there.
for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
I'm talking about, yeah, that man knocked me down like brutal. It was a brutal knockdown too. It wasn't like the last one. Like, oh man, I gotta punish you. I had to punish. I'm talking about, hey, that was a brutal fight. That was messed up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was messed up. It shouldn't have been like that. I was trying to be respectful. But the way he knocked me down, hey, everything went out the window after that. But yeah, my fault. That's my fault on that one. Hey, look, see what he did? Look, now I got a serious injury. Hey, bro. See, I ain't taking it easy on these legends no more. I ain't taking it easy on these boys no more. I want to fight him again after that. We're going to run it back. Who we fight? We're going to run it back. I don't like how you did it. Better be ready this time. And I forgot to put my points up. Got 3,000 XP. All right, man.